Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Elise. I'm super happy to see you on the other side of your screen. So today you're up for about 15 minutes of open heart Vinyasa flow. Open heart, as you know, it's quite amazing, especially in winter. We create space in the lungs, in the thorax. We breathe very deeply. And then, we take care of the heart and we give ourselves some love. So I really hope you enjoy this practice. I hope you give yourself some love during the practice. Remember to listen to the body, to listen to yourself, and to not push too hard. Child pose is always an option. And you pause the video and then you take a few breaths in child's pose and then you get back to it. So let's get started. Front of the mat in a standing position. See you just now. Alright, let's get started. So you can come to the front of the mat. Today we'll start in a standing position. So find your mountain pose. Start by bringing your feet together. So you can either join the big toes if you want to, or you can slightly separate the feet as long as the outer edges of your feet are parallel to the edges of your mat. That's what we want to achieve here. So find your variation. And now lift all 10 toes and then spread the toes back onto the floor from the pinky toe back to the big toe. So you should see the color of your mat between each toes. First thing to do. Now you can actually close your eyes and I'm going to guide you through it. Lift the inner arches of your feet slightly and really ground the feet onto the floor. Lift your kneecaps, engage the quads. Now bring your pelvis forward and tuck the tailbone under so the tailbone is lengthening towards the floor. Draw your navel gently to the spine. Open the heart. Roll the shoulders back and let the arms be open alongside the body with the palm facing forward. Now bring the chin parallel to the floor. Crown of the head reaches for the ceiling. Soften your face, soften the forehead, the eyes, the muscles around the eyes. Relax the jaw. And find your breath. You don't have to change anything, just welcome the breath. The breath helps you throughout the practice. If you're not breathing, you're not doing yoga. Feel the energy flowing from the crown of the head to the feet back to the crown of the head. And you can set an intention for your practice today. What brings you on your mat? How can yoga help you today? Now take a deep breath through the nose. Feel the air coming in the lungs, the abdomen, expanding the front side of the body, and big exhale through the mouth. And when you exhale, you let something go. 2 more. Inhale deeply through the nose. Feel the air coming in the nostrils, filling up the lungs, the abdomen. Maybe hold it at the top. And a big open mouth, exhale. One last time. Deep, 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 deep inhale. Bring a smile onto your face. And a big open mouth release. And now let the breath be soft, easy, effortless. And gently bring your eyes open. We start with half Sun Salutations. So bring your hands in front of the heart. As you inhale, lift the arms above the head. Now you can start to find a mini back bend by squeezing the glutes, pressing the hips forward and gently leaning back. We're only warming up. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips, fall forward, Uttanasana. Let's bend the knees and grab opposite elbows here. Maybe you can bend one knee after the other, so you straighten one leg, bend the other. Find a bit of movement, releasing the back of the legs. Let the upper body be soft. Relax the head completely. Then come back to stillness. Release the hands to the floor. As you inhale halfway up, press the hands onto the shin, lift the chest halfway up, reach forward with the crown of the head. Here you want to tuck the belly in so you can really protect the lower back and lift yourself. Gently squeeze the shoulder blades, look down, the weight is more towards the toes. Let's hang out here for a few more breaths. Deepen your breath. Now a big inhale. As you exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Now circle the arms around, press on the feet, inhale, rise up all the way to the top. Again, maybe you find a gentle back bend here if you'd like to, pressing the hips forward. And exhale, hands to the heart. Two more like this. Inhale, rise, gentle back bend if you'd like to. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips, fall forward, slow motion, take your time, relax the head completely. Inhale, halfway up. Use the core, long spine, reaching forward. And as you exhale, Uttanasana, fall forward. Press on the feet, circle the arms around, inhale all the way to the top, back bend if you like. And exhale, hands to the heart. Last time. Inhale, rise. All the way up. Exhale, slow motion, hinge from the hips, Uttanasana, forward fold. Maybe your legs are a little bit more straight, maybe not. Inhale, halfway up. Open the heart, reach forward with the crown of the head. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise all the way to the top. Back bend. And exhale, hands to the heart. Let's go to Sun Salutations now. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Now as you exhale, bend the knees, hands on the floor, find your high plank. And hold your high plank. You know you always have the option to bring the knees on the floor. Now even if you have the knees on the floor, the shoulders are right above the wrist, you don't lock the elbows, you keep a micro bend in the elbows to protect the joints. The heels are pressing back, quads are strongly engaged, same as the glutes and the belly, feel the fire building up. Now shift the weight forward even on the knees, bend the elbows and come all the way on the belly. Relax the top of the feet on the floor, forehead onto the floor. As you inhale, press on the hands and find a cobra. Maybe you have a baby cobra or maybe a higher cobra, but again, we're only warming up. Bring the elbows towards the rib cage. Look down here so you keep a long neck. You press the big toenail on the floor so the kneecaps are lifted off the floor and you engage the glutes slightly. Inhale here. And as you exhale, find downward dog. Use the core. First downward dog of today, so pedal at the feet. Take any movement here that you like. You can switch the hips from side to side. Maybe bend both knees towards the floor at the same time. Straighten the knees to the side. Whatever you feel like, do it. Make it your own practice as well, you know. I'm here to guide you, but in between every pose, if you want to take extra movement, that's really up to you. It's also your yoga, your practice. And then come to stillness. Now, as you inhale, shift into plank. And as you exhale, back to down dog. Two more. Inhale, shift into plank. Upper push-up position. And as you exhale, back to downward dog. Squeezing the navel one more time. Inhale to upper push-up, high plank. And as you exhale, downward dog. Now look forward. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, press back. And hop or step at the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Remember to shift the weight forward. And exhale, fold Uttanasana. Press on the feet, inhale, rise all the way to the top, back bend if you'd like. And as we exhale, we swan dive all the way down, Uttanasana again. Inhale halfway. As you exhale, Chaturanga, you can go high plank, low plank, or hop into Chaturanga and hold your Chaturanga. Let's all meet here. Bend the elbows 90 degrees, press the heels back, hold it. Strong arms, strong cores. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, up dog. Woohoo! Exhale, downward dog. Find your breath. Downward dog becomes a relaxation pose. It's the moment to find the breath. Now your hands are a little bit wider than the shoulders. Feet are hips distance apart. You want to press the hips back. It should look like an inverted V. The heels reach for the floor, but if that's too challenging, keep a bend in the knee and keep pressing on the hands to sink the chest towards the thighs. Now as you inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, hop or step front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Press on the feet. Inhale, rise all the way to the top. Take a back bend. And exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga. Hold your Chaturanga, we all meet here. Elbows are squeezed towards the rib cage. Heels press back. Now inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Remember, the knees is always an option. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, press back, hop or step, front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way to the top. And exhale, hands to the heart. And release. Good. Now bring your feet together, squeeze your thighs together, all the energy inward towards the midline. We'll start with a chair pose. As you inhale, bend the knees, squat down low and down, find your chair pose. Tuck the tailbone under, lift the chest, relax the shoulders. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, release, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, Chaturanga or high plank, low plank, even knees, chest on the floor. Inhale for your back bend, Cobra or up dog. Press the sternum forward, push on the hands. If you are in upward dog, the whole of the legs are lifted. If you are in downward dog, in Cobra, thighs on the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high. As you exhale, shift the weight forward, bring the right knee to the right triceps and hold. So you want to have the shoulders on top of the wrists. Squeeze the navel in, press on the hands, round the upper back. Point the right toes towards the back of the mat. Inhale, rise up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right triceps or right elbow. Shift the weight forward like you would do into a plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right triceps. Inhale, three-legged dog. And as you exhale, right foot forward between the hands, front of the mat. Settle here. Make sure the right knee is above the right ankle. Make sure the right heel is above the left ball of the feet. The left heel is above the ball of the feet. All right. Inhale, find your crescent. And as you exhale, cactus the arms and find a back bend here. Open the heart. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, hands to the floor. High plank, low plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, shift forward. Find your plank arms. Press on the hands to dome the upper back, find your core. Inhale, three-legged dog, shift the left leg back. Exhale, left knee, left triceps. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left triceps. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot forward, front of the mat. Settle here for a moment. Check the alignment. Left knee above the left ankle right heel above the right ball of the feet. Inhale, rise for crescent. Exhale, cactus the arms, find a gentle back bend, open the heart. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, hands to the floor, high plank, low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And as you exhale, find your breath in downward dog. Take a big breath in through the nose. And a big open mouth exhale. And one more time, deep inhale through the nose. Big open mouth exhale. Inhale, lift the heels, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, press back, hopper step, front of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, squat low, lift the arms up, find your chair pose. Hold your chair. Keep breathing, relax the shoulders, open the chest. Lift the toes. And if you peek down, you make sure you can see the big toe and the toe that is right next to it. Keep smiling. Take big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, right knee, right triceps. Use the core. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right triceps. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the triceps. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot between the hands, front of the mat. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands to the floor. High plank, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left side. Inhale, left foot sweeps high. Exhale, left knee, left triceps or left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale to the left. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale to the left. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot forward, front of the mat. Inhale into crescent. Exhale, back bend, cactus the arms. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the floor. High plank, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. And as you exhale, downward dog. Stay here in your downward dog for a few breaths. You can take a deep inhale through the nose and release through the mouth to release some heat, any tension. Observe how this downward dog is maybe different than the first one. Open the shoulders externally. Press the hips back, stretch the skin at the back of the legs. Press the heart towards the thighs. Now inhale, and as you exhale, shift into plank. And now slowly, so you want to bring the weight forward, so onto the toes, and slowly bend the arms and now come onto the floor, onto the belly. Now bring your hands outside of the mat into a little tent. So imagine you're holding tennis balls between the hands, so your elbows are lifted to the ceiling, and press the fingertips onto the floor. Now also press the toenails onto the floor, so you engage the quads, the kneecaps. Now as you inhale, lift up the chest, look forward. And as you exhale, release down. Keep the elbows up. Inhale to lift. Open the chest, bring the sternum forward. And as you exhale, release down one last time. Inhale to lift. And exhale to release. Now extend the arms forward. Just gonna go a little bit here. Extend the arms forward with the pinky facing the floor and the thumb facing up. And again, engage the quads. So lift the kneecaps, press on the big toenail. Now as you inhale, lift the right leg, the left arm forward. You can keep gazing towards the mat. And exhale down. Inhale, left leg lift, right arm lift. And exhale down. Inhale to the other side, left arm, right leg. And exhale. Inhale, left arm, left leg, right arm. And exhale. One more time. Inhale to lift, lift higher. And exhale. Inhale to lift the other side higher. And exhale. Now lift both hands, both arms and both legs. You can gaze towards the front of the mat, you can gaze forward, but make sure you don't put too much strain on the neck and you don't wrinkle the neck. Now inhale. As you exhale, cactus the arms, so bend the elbows and lift the chest a little higher. Now bring the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers on top of the bum. As you inhale, lift even higher, squeeze the shoulder blades together, find your locust pose. Knuckles pressing towards the heels, big inhale. And as you exhale, release. Stand the right cheek on the floor, take 2 breaths here. Maybe sway the hips from side to side. Then bring the forehead onto the floor again. As you inhale, lift the legs, lift the arms, palm facing up. And when you inhale, you can feel the lower back massaging as well as the internal organs. Now shift the palms facing each other and bend the knees. And now grab at the same time your ankles. Press the thighs together, and as you inhale, you press the feet into the hands and you lift for bow pose. Nice opening of the front side of the body. Keep pulling your toes towards the ceiling. Big inhale, and as you exhale, slowly release. Release the legs, the arms, and turn your cheek to the other side. And again, maybe here you want to sway the hips from side to side. One more full cycle of breath. Now put your forehead on the floor, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck all 10 toes, and let's press back into a plank. So you lift the kneecaps, you lift the legs, and as you inhale, press back into a plank. And as you exhale, downward dog. Ooh. Find your breath. Now inhale, lift the heels, exhale, bend the knees, hop or step forward. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, release, fold. Press on the feet, inhale, rise. Maybe find a gentle backbend. And exhale, hands to the heart. And release. Good, let's find a chair pose again. Bring the feet together, squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale to chair. Exhale, fall forward. You can always keep the Vinyasa. Inhale halfway. Or you can take the Vinyasa. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And now as you inhale, shift into plank. Now bring your feet together. Come on the outer edge of the right foot, lean on the right hand, and let's find a side plank. So as we inhale, we lift the left arm up, and we find ourselves in side plank. Now you always have the option to bring the right knee on the floor, you know that, right? Now lean onto that right arm, press onto that right hand, lift the shoulders, lift the hips, left arm up. Good. Now lift the left leg, a little bit hovering the right leg, bend the knee, and press the left foot behind you. Let's get ready for wild thing. Now lean onto that right arm, right hand. As you inhale, lift the belly button to the sky and bring the left arm up and back. Wild thing. I love wild thing. It's such an amazing backbend. You feel all the openness in the front of the body. So you keep leaning on that and you ground the right hand on the floor. The balls of the left foot is pressing on the floor as well as the other edge of the right foot. Open the heart. Relax the shoulders, the left shoulder. Inhale. As you exhale, slow motion, left hand onto the floor and find your high plank again. Go slow. Now high plank here, bring the left knee on the floor, lift the left leg off the floor and lift the right arm off the floor. So see, we're kind of balancing here. Spinal balance, so now we had all the weight onto the right hand, now it's more onto the left hand so we don't injure ourselves. Now bend into the left knee and with the right hand come and find your left foot for tiger pose. As you inhale, press the left foot into the hand, bring the toes towards the ceiling, open the chest. Now you can gaze forward, or if you want to, you can gaze back. See what you want to do here. I like to gaze forward. Keep kicking the foot into the hand. You have a nice opening of the right shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale back to spinal balance. And release. Tuck all 10 toes. Inhale and exhale, find downward dog. Find your breath. Inhale, right foot sweeps high. Exhale, step the right foot forward, front of the mat. Look forward as you inhale. You can come onto the fingertips. And now straighten the front leg, but keep the arms straight and the back parallel to the floor. It's a variation of pyramid pose. Now keep pressing the right hip back and the left hip forward. Now, bring the left foot slightly more inward to the middle of the mat with the toes pointing towards the corner of the mat. As we did in halfway up at the beginning of class, use the core to lift yourself up. Now bring the arms behind the back. You have the option to do a reverse prayer position or to grab opposite elbows. Ground your feet onto the floor and as you inhale, rise up. Good. So if you have the prayer position, see if you can bring the hands really between the shoulder blades. Or you can grab opposite elbows or maybe join the fists. And now lean back. Lean back and find a back bend here. So the back bend happens from the thoracic spine. It's not the neck, it's really the thorax. My teacher would tell me more thorax, Elise, more thorax. Breathe. Feel the openness, feel the lungs opening. Inhale, and as you exhale, come back to center. Now from here, let's go to a warrior 3. So start to lean, to bend the right knee and lean forward. Gently lift the left heel off the floor. Press onto the right foot. Keep a soft bend in that right knee. Lift the left leg parallel to the floor and flex the foot. Find some kind of a cobra in the upper body. Keep breathing. The moment you stop breathing is the moment you lose your focus. Your breath gives you balance. Now bend into that right knee a little bit more. And as you inhale, bring the left knee high and up at the front of the mat. Relax the arms. Bring the arms above the head. Big inhale here. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Press the left heel forward. Big inhale. Exhale, ground the left foot into the floor and find your chair pose. Squat low. Inhale here. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale halfway. Skip the Vinyasa if you want to. Or exhale, Chaturanga. We all meet in a downward dog. Now, as you inhale, shift into plank. Bring your feet together. And I will do this little sequence on the left side. So now roll onto the outer edge of the left foot. Feet are stacked. Lean onto the left hand. And as you inhale, lift the right arm up into the sky. Now bump your hips high. You always have the option to bring the left knee on the floor. Hover the right foot of the left. Now bend into the right knee, bring the right foot back. And as you inhale, lift your chest up, hips up, Right arm above the head, slow motion. And keep leaning into the left hand and the left arm. Belly button facing the ceiling. Press onto the bars of the right foot. And ground the left foot on the floor. And again, feel the openness. Take a big inhale. Slow motion as you exhale, shift back into a high plank. Very slow motion. Once you're in your high plank, bring the left knee onto the floor. Lift the right leg off the floor and lift the left arm off the floor. Spinal balance. Now bend the right knee. Left hand comes towards the back. Grab the right foot with your left hand. And as you inhale, kick the right foot into the hand. Lift the toes towards the ceiling. Open the chest. Look forward or look back. See what you want to do here. Keep leaning on that left hand, on that right hand. 2 more breaths. Now a big inhale, lift higher. Exhale back to spinal balance. And tabletop position. Tuck all 10 toes, inhale, exhale, downward dog. Find your dog here. Find your breath. Inhale, sweep the left leg high. Exhale, left foot forward. Now come on the fingertips. And as you inhale, straighten the left leg. So you want to have the hips parallel to the front side of the mat. So press the left hip back and push the right hip forward. Use the core to keep the spine parallel to the floor so you're not slouching forward. Now bring the right foot slightly more towards the middle of the mat with the foot about 30 degrees bent towards the corner, the right corner of the mat. Now bring the hands behind the back. Either you find a reverse prayer pose, you grab opposite elbows or you join the fist. Ground onto the feet, inhale, come up to standing. Now inhale here again, and as you exhale, lean back and find your back bend here. Gaze towards the ceiling. Maybe you want to release the neck completely and gaze back. See what the neck allows. Keep grounding your feet on the floor. Remember, you're bending from the thorax. Inhale and exhale, come forward. Now bend that left knee, lean forward, ground the left foot on the floor and start to gently lift the right leg off the floor to find the warrior 3. Keep a soft bend in that left knee. Again, we don't want to lock the knee or the elbow to protect the joint. Flex the right foot. Find a gentle cobra in the upper body. And if you fall, it's alright. You actually learn a lot more when you fall. You know, learning experiences, you just hop back to it. Now bend a lot into that left knee. Bring the right knee up at the front of the mat. Relax the arms, lift both arms up. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the right leg forward. Big inhale here. And as you exhale, ground the right foot next to the left. Find your chair pose, squat down. Inhale again, and exhale, fall forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga, or you meet us in downward dog. Inhale, up dog. And as we exhale, downward dog. Now set your knees onto the floor. Release the top of the feet and find a quick child's pose here, relaxing the forehead onto the floor. So you want to bring the third eye onto the floor and press it down here. Relax the arms. You can either have the arms behind, towards the back or forward. One more breath. And now come and sit onto the heels and then come in on your knees. And our next one is camel pose. So camel pose is a deeper back bend, but I believe that you're really ready for a deeper back bend. So bring your knees right underneath the hips and start by, you can start with tucking the toes so you lift the heels. Now bring the heel of the hand into the lower back. Bring the shoulder blades together, so bring the knees behind, not the knees, the elbows. Now look forward, gently squeeze the glutes. And as you inhale, you press the hips forward with your hands and you start to lean back, opening the heart towards the ceiling. Now you can keep your head up and gaze forward, or again you can release the neck completely. Now you can stay here with the arms supporting the lower back, or you can release the left hand towards the left heel, and then the right hand towards the right heel, but keep pressing the hips forward. Keep opening the front of the shoulders, creating space towards the collarbones. Now if your hands on your heels, bring the hands back into the lower back. Inhale to rise. And as you exhale, sit on the heels, take a moment here, close your eyes, bring the hands onto your laps. And tune into the sensations. One more full cycle of breath. Now take your eyes open, come onto the knees again, and let's do it one more time. Now, if you want, you can try with the top of the feet flat on the floor, or you can take any other variation of camel pose that you like. Remember your practice. Alright, knees underneath the hips, long spine, crown of the head reaches for the ceiling. Now bring the hands in the lower back with the heel of the hands in the lower back and the fingertips towards the back of the heels. Now as you inhale, press the hips forward, open the heart, shoulder blades together, stay here. Or bring the hands towards the feet. But keep pressing the hips forward. Squeeze the glute. Now you can completely relax the head. You can keep your head up. Take your options. See what's possible for you today. Respecting the body, not forcing anything. One more full cycle of breath. Now as you inhale, rise up. And as you exhale, sit on the heels. Now shift the hips on the floor and bring the legs forward. We'll counterpose that immediately. Flex the feet, grow yourself tall. As you inhale, lift the arms above the head. And as you exhale, fall forward. That's a good release for the lower back. So maybe the hands come towards the knees, the shins, maybe behind the heels. Maybe you can bind. See what you want to do here. You can keep a soft bend in the knees as well if you need to. Here, the objective is really to stretch the lower back. When you inhale, you raise the crown of the head forward. And when you exhale, you fall a little deeper. 3 more cycles of breath here. And now on the next inhale, rise up. Good. Cross your legs, bring the hands forward and find your downward dog again. Last, or maybe not last, one before last of this practice. As you inhale, lift the right leg high. And as you exhale, find your pigeon. So right foot behind the left wrist, right knee behind the right wrist. Tuck the toes of the left leg and slide the left leg as far back as you can. Now release the top of the left foot. Now if you feel that you're sitting on that right hip, bring a block, bring a book, a blanket, a towel under your right hip, all right? Now bring the hands on towards the knee, towards the foot, but let's not fall forward quite yet. Open the chest, relax the shoulder blades or drop the shoulders. And let's find here our breath. You can also feel that in the lower back probably. Now take a big inhale here, and as you exhale, you can fall forward. So you can stay on the forearms, You can bring the forearms parallel to the front edge of the mat, release the forehead onto the floor or onto the hands. Or you can extend the arms all the way forward. Now make sure you you flex the right foot so you protect the knee. And lean into it. Observe the sensation in that right hip. Make sure your shoulders are level. Make sure you haven't lifted the shoulders or that there is not one higher than the other. Now as you next inhale, slowly rise up. Tuck the toes of the left foot, lift the left knee and find your downward dog. Take a moment here in downward dog to observe how the right side and the left side are different. And then as you inhale, lift the left leg high. And as you exhale, find pigeon on the left side. Left foot behind the right wrist, right knee behind the left wrist, left knee behind the left wrist. Tuck the toes, slide the left leg back. And again, if you feel that you're sitting on the hips, bring something here underneath the left glute. It's fine, it doesn't mean, it doesn't mean anything. Just props are there for a reason. Elevate the floor, help us lengthen the arms, the legs. Now, stay here. Bring the hips low, feel a good stretch in the psoas on the right side. Fingertips on the floor, chest is open, chin is lifted. Deep breathing. Now a big inhale. And as you exhale, gently fall forward. Again, you can stay here on the forearms, looking down, or you can bring the forearms parallel to the floor and release the forehead on top of the hands, or you can extend the arms all the way forward. And breathe. Breathe into that left hip, creating space, softening. Make sure you relax the jaw. Make sure you don't squeeze the eyes. Stay present. And now slowly come back onto the hands. And now listen. Now sit onto that left hip and swing your legs forward and find your boat pose. So, boat pose, you know boat pose, right? You're balancing on your tailbone, shin parallel to the floor, arm extended to the side. Now if you want to, you can lift the legs, as long as you're not here. You want to keep strong position. I'd rather you have the knees bent with the back straight and the chest lifted. It's not how you look like that matters. Having the legs straight is not the purpose. Now from here, let's lower a boat. So inhale, and as you exhale, find your low boat. So you want to extend the legs forward, pointing the toes forward. The upper back is lifted, the legs are lifted, core is engaged. Inhale and exhale, back to boat pose. Inhale, exhale, lower the boat. Inhale into boat, 4 more. Exhale, lower, low boat. Inhale, and exhale, lower your boat. Inhale, and exhale. Last time. Inhale, exhale, low boat, hold it, hold, and release down. Slowly extend the arms back, full body stretch. Oh, it feels good. Big inhale, and release. Good. Ooh. Now squeeze your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug of gratitude for making it up to this moment in your practice. Sway from side to side, massaging the back. Alright, now Keep the right knee to the chest, interlace the fingers there, the hands over the right chin, and release the left leg on the floor. And really give that right knee a good squeeze. Should feel that in the hip flexors. Both feet are flexed. Shoulders on the floor. Core is gently engaged. Inhale here. And as you exhale, shift. Bring the left knee in, extend the right leg onto the floor. Both feet are flexed. And really use your muscles to really squeeze that knee into the chest. Now bring the right knee in again. Bring the knees together, extend the arms into a T. Inhale in the center, and as you exhale, drop the knees to the left, gaze to the right. Oof, maybe you can hear a bit of a crack in the lower back. It's always good news. Bring the knees in again. Big inhale, and as you exhale, drop the knees to the right, gaze to the left. Oof. One more full deep cycle of breath. Now bring your knees back in and find your happy baby pose. So open your knees. You can grab the big toe, maybe grab the inner side of the feet or the anchors. You want to bring the thighs parallel to the floor, but keep the lower back on the floor as well. And gently press onto the feet or onto the toes. And observe the stretch here in the adductors in the inner thighs. Now if you want, you can straighten the legs. You can roll on the spine, fall from side to side. Any movement you'd like here. Anything else you'd like to take before Shavasana. If you wanted to take a shoulder stand, if you want to take another twist, by all means. And then slowly release the feet, extend the legs forward, and find Shavasana. I know at this moment of the practice, you might be very tempted to just skip Shavasana and go to whatever you need to be doing, but I really strongly, highly suggest that you stay in Shavasana for at least a minute or two. Shavasana, the corpse pose, it's still a yoga position, you know. It might be the hardest one because you have to stay present in stillness. So open the legs as wide as you need to, as wide as you like. Let the feet drop to the side. Open the arms, let the palm face the ceiling. Upper body is soft, lower body is soft, and the back of the head is heavy on the floor. You can take a deep breath in and a big open mouth exhale. And now you can let go. Let go of any control over the breath, any control over the body, and surrender. Surrender to gravity. And really feel the weight of the body onto the floor, fully supported. You can also let go of any thoughts, any to-do lists. And know that right here, right this moment, there is nothing to do and nowhere to be but here and now in Shavasana. Breathing softly, effortlessly. Whenever the mind wanders, acknowledge the thoughts And gently, with kindness, tell yourself to come back to the breath. Now take a deep breath in to awaken the heart. And exhale. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Move your head from left to right. Extend the arms behind the head. Take one last big stretch here. And then bring your knees towards the chest. Roll onto the left side, the side of the heart. And then gently come back to a seated position. Keep your legs crossed and your eyes closed just for one more moment here. Letting the breath go back to a vertical position. Connect to your breath again. Place your hands in the prayer position in front of your heart. And maybe here take a moment to thank yourself for making the time to be on your yoga mat. To take care of your heart, take care of your body and your mind. Come back to the intention you set at the beginning of your practice. And now to close this time together, we'll chant the peace mantra Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You can inhale deeply to chant. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Inhale and exhale. May there be peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your hearts. Namaste. Thank you, beautiful yogis. Thank you for joining my practice today. I really hope you enjoyed this class. And if you did, don't hesitate to let me know. If you didn't, don't hesitate to let me know. And then, share away. I think everyone needs a bit of yoga into their life, opening their heart, finding some peace, finding some quiet just for an hour. Feels quite amazing, doesn't it? And I will see you next time. So have a gorgeous day, a gorgeous weekend, evening, whenever you're taking this practice. Go have a big glass of water and take care of yourself.